Welcome back to the channel. Today, more of the interview with Patrick Zimmermann, the owner with his father Ekkehard of DP Motorsports. In our last hour-long DP Motorsport special, we caught some of that interview with Patrick. I included just a little bit of it, where he talks about the beginnings of DP Motorsport and the partnership with Kremer. You will see more of that today, but moreover, you will see a tour of his showroom, all the wonderful cars he's got in that, as well as a tour of the workshop and some of the cars in there, the processes, how they put the parts together and put the cars together. So I hope you'll enjoy that. This one is a little bit shorter. The last one was an hour long. In case you don't like my dulcet tones for an entire hour, and it's okay, my family, my wife say the same thing, I'm going to cut that one down to a 10 or 15 minute video so you can get the best of that without having to sit through a whole hour of it. But anyway, enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you at the end. And for the conversion cars, does somebody have an idea and then they come to you with an idea, or is there a menu of things they can choose from? How do they engage with you?
Now we have on our homepage a lot of examples what we can build, where you can order a body kit, or where you can say, this I want, and I bring my car and you make it completely. And some guys want something very special parts, and then it's then you have the possibility that we build it for them.
Yeah. I was going to say, we can see a lovely green car behind you. It would be lovely if we could persuade you to go into that room and turn your camera around.
I'm not.
Oh wow! Yeah. So what are we looking at?
So this is our showroom. This is a 935 DP1. It's a DP1, but with the rear flares nearly like DP2.
Yeah, I can see that.
This car wanted it a little bit wider at the rear side.
Oh yeah, and you've got the classic center console there.
Yes. Yeah, the car is the car will be restorated, or is in the restoration. And this will be restoration. We restored it. We made a very much rusty parts. Did the completely body part take off? Restored it under it, the metal pieces, and now it's gone together. It's painted now. It's only waiting for time that I can complete it. This here is a G model backdate. It's our own car. If somebody comes and will have it, I sell nearly everything.
Yeah.
But till now it's my own car, and it will be an F model, a little bit wider than standard Carrera. The color is called yellow green. It's from Porsche, original color.
Grello, yeah.
This here is the last car my father did build for himself. It's looking like an RS 3.0, but he made it his own flares. You can see at the flares, it's nearly like the 935 from Denny. It's his line, what he brings from the design in the cars.
It's great. It is really, really great. Tell us about the mechanicals of this car. Is it? I mean, it's how much horsepower would this car have, and do you do anything? Do you do anything to the engines, the motors?
Yes, this is a race car engine inside. It's RSR 3.0 engine, but with 3.5 liters.
Wow.
It had on the dyno 374 horsepower. But if you drive it, you know what means a race engine. If you are going through the streets and through the villages, it don't make very much fun.
Right. So this is your father's last build before he retired?
Yes.
Wow.
You have here, what is it called? Angel? See,
yeah, it's been shaved.
Yeah.
We have no rail. We have no rail here.
No rain gutter.
Missing.
Yeah.
We have no rails, so we have made everything round
Yeah.
because this does not look with a sense.
Yeah.
That's
And
great.
from these details, we have a lot of in this car.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
have
yeah.
no gap here. We have round here. We have no
Rain.
we say rain, I think.
Rain gutters, we call them.
Rain. I think till it's ready from the time when it was ready, perhaps 1,000 kilometers.
Right.
Wow.
That's a shame. Yeah. But I understand. Yeah. Oh, now what have we got here?
And this is a 9. We did convert 2.7 RS, but with a little bit more muscles, a little bit wider flares, with glossy black and black leather and black Alcantara. This is my father. This is mine.
Oh, Patrick. Okay.
All right. That's excellent.
But you heard it. If someone has enough, we sell
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
Last one we did build, we still have here,
Oh,
but there was a little accident at the front, so
Oh.
it's in the workshop. I can go there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can see it.
That would be terrific.
So this is the workshop. Here is the area where we produce the fiberglass and carbon fiber parts. Front fender of a 935 DP3. The fender was completely one piece with a front bumper, but it's here it has to be screwed. Turbo 911 fender in lightweight. Here is it's nearly the same like yours. It's the rear fender of a 935.
Yeah. Now that you were doing at one point fiberglass, and then you switched to carbon Kevlar, and now you do just some carbon fiber, and that was very innovative materials. I believe mine is a Kevlar bodied DP935 too. That was the top back in the early 80s.
Yeah, it started always with fiberglass. Then carbon and carbon Kevlar materials were coming in the world. So we produce the parts later, often in carbon, but it's a lot of more expensive. And if you don't want the last grams, the last kilograms, if you don't want to save it, it makes no sense to do it in carbon. So we have very often that we produce these body kits in fiberglass still.
Sure.
What are we looking at here? This is an amazing car.
Beautiful.
This F-body, F-model backdate is just
it's
beautiful.
nearly the same like the yellow RS you could see in the showroom.
Yes.
But it has other bumper and other rear spoiler and other rims. The rest from the body kit is the same.
Okay.
It's a little bit wider than Carrera. It's about 1 inch wider. The fenders are completely fiberglass part, including the glasses or the lamps for the signals. This is all one fiberglass part. A few problems we will solve, and check everything, make new oil inside for this car here. Come in.
That's a beauty right there.
This is a standard 3.3 turbo. It's a client car only for mechanical work here.
Beautiful.
It's coming from America years ago, so perhaps it goes back to USA. Who knows?
Wow, it's beautiful color.
And then there it is. There's
there
the
it
wagon.
is.
Wow.
This is the cargo, the station wagon.
Wow.
This is from 1990, completely red.
Wow.
Everything. This is a client race car. Had a little accident at the front, so we are working at the front at the moment. It's 934/5 group 5 car. So here we have a like this.
Yeah.
When it's ready, there's some metal work done.
Wow.
And now begins a little bit paint work and the fiberglass fitting.
Mm.
The fenders, the bumpers.
Mm.
This
Yeah.
will come next week. And this here is a backdated. It's a 964. You can see it from the engine. It's a 964 engine, only was a little bit
Beautiful.
a little bit different from the optic. Has
Wow.
around 300 horsepower.
I've seen that wing now several times. Is that a special DP part, that
The wing?
964 style wing almost?
This here?
Yeah.
No, this is a standard 3.0 RS rear wing.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only the two grids here inside are special DP parts. These here, but the rest is a standard Group 4 RSR rear spoiler. Yeah,
Beautiful.
this here is a lightweight 964 project from a client, and we have done the lightweight doors like at the red car of my father.
Yeah.
The same doors, and a few specs we did at this car. The lightweight plexiglass. So and now I have a big question for you.
Yeah.
What is this? I've only the rear part here, and you have to tell me what it is.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
I've got to go get one of my Porsche books to go look.
I will help you.
Oh, okay, Jägermeister. Yeah, there we go.
This is the last 935 my father did build for Kremer. It's a K4.
It's a K4.
Wow, that's part of a Kremer. Wow.
This is a K4 rear.
Wow.
So the Jägermeister car your father built, the Hawaiian Tropic car that Paul Newman raced, did your father build that one too?
My father did build every car, but most time only the body kit.
Correct. But you know what that Hawaiian Tropic car and the Jägermeister car that you just showed us must be two of the most iconic. If you're a Porsche fan, those two cars are perhaps, they're on posters, they're on the wall. Famous, glamorous drivers drove them, and your father built those or built the parts for them. That's incredible. Yes. Wow.
And here in Germany, Jägermeister was sponsoring for race cars. They did sponsored very much cars. So if you tell me we have here a poster of a Jägermeister car, you're not sure. Was it the K3? Was it the K4? Was it an RSR, a Group 4 car, a Group 5 935? We had very much Jägermeister cars here.
Wow. Wow. And there was also, I think, an Apple livery car at one point. And that was also a Kremer car, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
This was a Kremer K3, yes.
So, I mean, you think about it, these iconic brands,
Yeah.
And the drivers behind them that were superstars, just incredible.
What's interesting to me about DP is the motorsports heritage.
Yes.
You don't get that with a Singer, I mean, Singer make lovely cars, but
they're luxury cars to me.
This is a motorsports derived brand.
Absolutely.
Right, Patrick? It's really, you've got motorsports and the road cars have come out of the motorsports. Is that how you think about it?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. There are a lot of guys who are buying here their body panels and body parts, and they say, okay, why do the body parts from DP Motorsport fit better than other parts? They have only rooms like this. They only have the production of fiberglass parts, but they don't have this.
Yes.
And fiberglass part does not work, then it's flying the hammer to this department here. So we have to look that the parts will fit very well because we fit them there. We fit them ourselves here in this workshop. So our parts, most of them, fit better than productions from other guys. 3.2 Carrera, custom made with 17-inch Fuchs.
This is a customer car.
Yes, this is a customer car. A customer car. I only wait for a few pieces from the paint shop, and then it can go on.
Okay. Okay.
Patrick, I want to ask you this. So I'm looking at a book here. It's a 911 Turbo book printed in 1981. You know, the 911 Turbo was such a revolutionary car back in the early 80s. And on page 100 of this book, it talks about the specials. The specials being cars that were being modified by companies like DP and Kremer. And in here is a page, 2 pages actually, and it shows some Kremer race cars as well as a 935 street car. And I wanted just to establish, your opinion and the facts on DP was providing the body parts for the Kremer street cars also. And so when you look at a Kremer 935 street is made of DP parts.
The story was like my father said, okay, let's do something for the streets. Not so wide, not so big wings. And Kremer liked this and said, okay, this is a good idea. Kremer said, when my father did build the first DP ones, they said, okay, it's very interesting for us too. Let's do a street line with Kremer cars. And they did the Technic, suspension, engine, interior themselves. And my father did build the body kit. And the body kit is completely the same like the DP1. It's nothing else. Kremer did call it Kremer Street, these cars. 935 Street or Kremer Street, I'm not sure, but the name Street was a name for the Kremer cars.
Yeah,
and they did from the paintwork a little different color stripes at the side. They were a little different than to these from DP Motorsport, but it's the same body kit, of course.
Patrick, thank you.
Thank you.
Genuinely, it's been an honor and a privilege to have a tour of your business and to talk with you. Wow. I mean, wow.
Wow.
So thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. It was nice to hear from you.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that interview with Patrick and the tour of his facility. If you did, give a guy a like, will you? And consider subscribing if this is what you enjoy. More to come. See you in the next one.